If you've ever felt stuck copying other people's art and want to make more things from your own head, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Sydney and I've been making art seemingly my whole life. But I only recently, in the last 19 months, got comfortable drawing from my head. This video isn't about drawing realistically or mastering 3D space. Those approaches are great for some people, but it's really not what I gravitate towards. I'm here to share how I found freedom and creativity in relatively flat, imaginative designs. So, how did I do it? Well, 1, a break from Pinterest and reference photos in general. It's like spending time alone. Being in your own energy helps you see what you truly like and lessen influence. Emphasis on the lesson. You cannot be without influence 100% or even close to that. But you can lessen it and use the plethora of what you've already gathered. It was a bit weird initially, and that brings me to point 2. I drew from life occasionally, just what I saw around, or maybe I was watching something on TV, like an animated show, but I mostly spent time making ugly art from whatever popped in my head. Thoughts, recurring imagery, things I liked, things I was curious about. I had to truly let go of making aesthetically pleasing things. I had to let it be ugly, and I actually started to love making something ugly. My sketchbook became my entertainment, and it led me to experiment a ton. Most of my favorite designs came out of dump drawing sessions. That's what I like to call them. I don't really like to call them like ugly art, but I just say it so you know what I mean. I'm like dumping things from my head and whatnot onto the page. But even if I didn't get a new design every time, it really unlocked the fun of drawing again, which is totally worth it enough for me. Because art is just something I love to do, just as a thing, as a verb, as an activity. So this was really important to me to bring the fun back into it. And that brings me to point number 3. Practice it consistently and keep at it. The repetition magician is real. The more I did it, the easier and more natural it became over time. Seriously. Even just one little sketch, a doodle of a random thing, compounds over time. I started with a tiny line notebook, and I drew on 1 page a day. Only after I got very comfortable in there did I add a bigger line notebook to my rotation. And it was extremely cheap and had pages ripped out because it was previously used. This isn't about forcing yourself, even when it feels bad. I mean, I'm all for setting yourself up to create, but I think there's a fine line between unhealthy forcing and healthy nudging. I still do this practice today, every day. Mostly, because I love it so much. It's an easy, low-lift way for me to draw. So, I'm giving you a permission slip that I would have wanted years ago to let go and explore. I really encourage you to find purpose and the joy in making art your own way. And if you're curious about making ugly art, you might like this video where I go deeper into the benefits of making ugly art. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for being here. See you later.